everyone, SilverCheesecake. Welcome back to Universal Yums, vlog, taste test, unboxing, series, vlog, unboxing vlog. I forget what I called it. I don't remember what I titled it. Too lazy to look. But anyway, doesn't matter. We got our new box, a couple of weeks ago, actually. I didn't really feel like making a video once I got it, just because I was lazy. I still am, but I know I have to make one. So we're just gonna roll right into it. The cool thing about this one is that loud? I'm looking at the little frequency things. It's like, so the cool thing about this one is I do not know what country this is. Okay, so we're gonna unbox this together. I'm not looking. I can't read it through my peripherals. Oh, it's a, whoa, 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 whoa! There's multiple boxes? What the heck? Hold up. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. I'm still not looking. Ah! Ha! Ha ha ha! So what just happened now is I got a cardboard cut. Oh my! Oh that! Ooh! Woo hoo hoo! Well, you can't see it. You'll see it. I'll see it in like 5 minutes when it started bleeding everywhere. Oh! 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 Okay. Okay. Sorry. I just noticed it says from the birthplace of Van Gogh or Van Gogh or something like that. It's not actually Van Gogh, but I believe that'd be the Netherlands, right? Woohoo! It is. That's cool. So the thing about the Netherlands, like why I'm so excited about it, other than it being a cool country in general, is I've actually been there. So that's actually really exciting. Sorry for the groan. There we go. Got it. All right. So here we go. Woo! Welcome to the Netherlands. Oh, they got stroopwafels. Alright, oh, dude. Oh. Looky look. So we got snacks, dude. We got some snacks. Alright, I guess we'll just start now. Okay, this one that piques my interest right now. I mean, they all do, but this Roca. I don't know if I have to trill my R when I say that, but this is a cheddar and raspberry biscuit and crispy biscuit. Okay, it says cheese crispies and then it says the original cheese biscuits. A brispy? Okay, so apparently this started off from a guy who was creating like 90 layered cheese biscuits in a place called Delft, and then he started cutting them into like little strips, so it turned the biscuit into a crispy. So that's why it has both names, I suppose. And by the way, the name Roca, it's a like it's an abbreviation. The R-O is the first 2 letters of his last name, which I'm just going to throw right here on the screen because I do not know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to try. And the K-A is the first 2 letters of Kastebletten, which is cheese crispy. Kastebletten. Now, some of you may know that like the Netherlands is really big on cheese, like cheese production. If you ever want... Ooh! Ooh boy, it smells like Cheez-Its. So like if you ever go to like a place like Zanzeskanch, which is like it's like a windmill village, they actually have a it's not a museum, but it's almost like a showcase of like a ton of cheese, and like they sell cheese, and like I've been there and it's really cool. Maybe I can put a picture up here for you guys. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, yeah. So I see it. So this is how thin it is, and then this is what it looks like. So it's weird. It's interesting. It kind of looks like the texture of almost like a bean curd. Like, you know how, I mean, if you've ever seen a bean curd, it's got like almost like little lines, and it's kind of like bumpy, but only in one direction. So it kind of looks like that because of all the layers. If you can see all the layers there. All right, we're gonna give this a shot. Let's do it. Yeah, it smells exactly like a Cheez-It. Like, and I guess these little black things are the raspberries. Sorry, I don't mean to delay it, but it was saying in the booklet that the raspberries give it a bit of tartness. The idea was to make it the most sophisticated cheese product. So let's roll right into this. Okay, so you may have noticed when I bit into it, it just completely like it didn't tear apart, but it like fell apart along one of the layers. So it's like I'm eating against the grain or something. I taste a lot of the cheese, and it's very good. It does taste sharper than a Cheez-It, it's very good. Like, the cheese is very good. Can't taste the raspberry so much. But I can feel it. Like, I can feel the mushy texture of it. It's almost like a hard mushy texture. I think for like a millisecond, I did taste like the sweetness of it. Okay, the third bite, I tasted the raspberry a little bit, and like you can't outright taste it, I don't think, but I think it's there. It's such little portions to complement the cheese, which I think that was the intended outcome. It's kind of like the raspberry is playing Tree G in a Romeo and Juliet performance. Like, it doesn't stand out, but without it, the whole would not be as good. So, I give this a humongous thumbs up, because it's delicious. I'm going to have another 3, 4. Alright, next, we're going to go with the Choco Stroopwafel. I don't know. I've always had trouble pronouncing this, but I think I got Stroopwafel or Stroopwafel. I don't know if I have to do like the D between the T and the R, so make it like. So this is actually something that I've had. Well, I've had a Stroopwafel before, and they're very good. I love Stroopwafels. This is actually a chocolate one, so it's got like a coating on chocolate on it. So Stroopwafels were invented by Gerard, and what it was is it originated as a way to integrate like the leftover breadcrumbs from the bakery into a snack by sweetening it with and then like kind of accumulating it into like a caramely mixture. And then later they actually deliberately made them with two very thin wafers, and then there's like a thin layer of caramel in between. And Stroopwafel literally means syrup waffle. I love to smell stuff. I'm so sorry. That sounded really wrong. Okay, so the entire thing is chocolate. So you can't see the kind of like the crisscross design of the waffle itself. Wow, that is so cool though. And you can see there's little bits of caramel too, kind of sticking out. And actually, because I love delaying the taste testing, I'm going to show you guys. This is actually a Stroopwafel container that I got during my time in the Netherlands. And it had Stroopwafels in it. So you can see a windmill. There are none left, of course, because I ate them all, because I love Stroopwafels. Okay, this is milk chocolate, by the way. Oh, crunch, crunch. So I could taste the chocolate very much. So it overpowers the Stroopwafel itself a little bit, but it retains the original texture of it. Because you can definitely, you see there's that thin layer of caramel there. So like the wafer itself, it's kind of like a spiced wafer. So, and again, maybe that like complements the chocolate and they complement each other or something like that. I love chocolate though, so I have no qualms with this whatsoever. Dude, I'm just devouring this thing. Dude, I've been eating just without talking for like 2 minutes so far. You know, I think it's like akin to a s'more, because, you know, with the s'more, you mostly, I mean, let's face it, you mostly taste the chocolate, okay? You don't really taste the graham cracker, but the graham cracker is definitely there. You can taste it. This is not as as crunchy as a graham cracker because the caramel kind of softens the biscuit, but you can taste that that doughiness that just complements the heck out of the chocolate. And with it being a spiced biscuit too, it really makes a really nice sweet snack. It's so good. Oh my gosh, that's why it is no longer. I only gave me one of these. Can you guys do me a favor? Can you go back in the video so I can enjoy that Stroopwafel again? Alright, enough lame jokes. Let's move on to the next one. The next one I'm going to try is these Zwart-Wits, which are licorice drops. In the Netherlands, they're often just called drops. So licorice is really big in the Netherlands, and not so big in other places. I actually am not the biggest fan of licorice myself. I've tried it. It's a very, I guess, confusing taste. Especially if you just try, the raw licorice. You know, it's got a kind of sweetness, but it's like how do I describe it? It's a very medicinal sweetness, and it's often used for medicine. I mean, you can use these for as cough drops, to have fresh breath, stuff like that. And it depends on the variety that you get. So these ones have 3 different flavors. There's like a salty flavor, a toffee flavor, and then a luxury flavor, which is what it says on this paper. By the way, it's interesting. They said that they had put the wrong kind of licorice. It was supposed to be something called double deckers. They ended up putting a different one. So this could be a rare gem for me. Ooh, yeah, pretty strong. Pretty strong. I smell the toffee very much. So we got trucks, tank trucks, and cement trucks in here. Let's see if we can find them all. Okay, so we got a truck right here. I think this is the cement truck? This one looks like a tank truck. Right, but I showed you the toffee-looking one, so there's the other one. Alright, I don't know which one I'm going to try first. Actually, we'll try this one. So, they're mushy, because licorice is mushy. It's not, like, too squishy, but it's kind of like a little harder, like, slightly harder than a Swedish fish. Let's try it. I think that was the salty one. I didn't taste the toffee, so I think that might have been the salty tank truck. So, yeah, licorice has, I can taste the saltiness a little bit. Yeah, it's weird. It's got like, yeah, it's got like a salty taste, but there's a bit of a sweet taste, but then it's also very, like, bitter, so it's a bitter sweet taste. Because it sounded like bit of a sweet taste. I don't know, it's, I can't tell where on the tongue that taste is. I don't know, the best way I can describe it is like, it's almost like a medicinal taste. And like when you're tasting it, it envelops your entire mouth. It's interesting. It's not too, like obnoxious. There is kind of a semi-obnoxious bitterness that comes and goes. But that lingering taste, it's hard to describe. Let's just move on to the next one. So I'm gonna do the toffee one, I guess, which I guess is this one. Okay, so that one, yeah, that was definitely toffee. The toffee was not like strong, but it was smooth, and it made the entire licorice experience just now very smooth. There was no bitterness whatsoever, and it didn't taste like licorice, to be honest. Like, licorice I definitely associate with that weird medicinal taste, but that did not really taste like licorice. It had the same texture and consistency of it, but the toffee flavor really evened it out. So this one, they just called it luxury licorice. Luxurish. No. Oh, wow. My jokes are getting worse. Yep. It was definitely licorice. That was definitely, like, pure licorice. That one was not as strong as I thought it would be, though. It was, like, licorice is tolerable for me. Like, I enjoyed it. You know, it's fine for me. And this is good. This is neat. It's got different flavors in here. So, yeah, this is great. This is nice. I enjoyed it, you know. Alright, so next we're going to try the yum bag. Yum bag. Yum bag. Yum bag. Alright, so for the fourth one, I'm going to try this thing. It is a Napoleon Zwart-Wit, or, I don't know, it says like Zwart-Wit, but I'm trying to be Dutch. So this is actually another licorice product. I really was intrigued by this when I read about it, because it's like one of the stronger types of licorice. So it's a salty licorice, and they say that the saltier the licorice, the better it is. So it's got like a sweet coating first. They recommend sucking on it to get the sweet coating off, and then boom, there's a salty licorice flavor. It looks like one of those dum-dum lollipops. Like just the top of the lollipop, it's got like the center is a little out, like protruded from the rest of the sphere. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Maybe it's like an everlasting gobstopper in disguise. But you know what? Let's try it. Alright, wow. Okay. There's no sweetness, it just jumps right into it. Not play around. Woo! Oh, okay. Oh my god. Whoa, I was not expecting that. Okay. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna put you to the side for now, okay? Just stop oozing. Okay. So, what I thought was just the regular licorice was the sweet part they were referring to. So then as I was chilling just now, as you saw, all of a sudden, like, I opened a portal, and this, oh my god, I can taste it. This vortex of just, like, saltiness just poured out. It's so strong. It's so salty, it's almost spicy. And it's just like oozing out, like there's like a whole hole in the thing. It's just like a mudslide of saltiness. Oh my god. I gotta finish this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna finish it, okay? Imagine drowning in the ocean from the inside. Like, what are the ingredients in this? Hell? Oh, there's more. Oh my gosh, it startles me. Like I'm watching a horror movie with my my palate. I got it all out pretty much. So now, at this point, it's just a shell. You know what? It's so strong. I'm gonna use one of these to soften it out. Oh, okay. Wow. Despite all of that, I'm not gonna say I disliked it. That was an experience. That was really cool. And it almost killed me. Oh, it's Germany! Oh, okay. Well, spoiler alert. Okay, so, because of that, because I'm an idiot, I'm just gonna go and end with a non-dessert. So this is, pinchachas, paprika flavored. So this is a Cuban-inspired snack. It's got like a zestiness and a spiciness to it. It's also known as lekker. Lekker means, it's kind of often used for food, so it kind of means like tasty or yummy. It can also be used as like a word to mean easy. I guess it's kind of comparable to cake in English. Like, you know, oh, that's cake. So let's just roll right into this because I need some lekker in my life. That was not lekkerish, I'll tell you that much. Alright. So it kind of smells like barbecue chips or something. You can see in here, there are three-pointed snacks. So they're like triangular, crispy, like cornmeal snacks. Yeah, they're very cheese puff-like. They're very like, oh my gosh, yeah, there's some on my finger right now. There's like very powdery. But yeah, let's just try it. It's really good. It's spicy in the sense that it has like lots of spices, but it's not like spicy hot, which is really nice. It's so good. It's very zesty. I'm trying to pinpoint this one taste that it has. It's almost like a meat taste, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. I want to say like beef jerky or something like that. It's like maybe a Slim Jim, like the taste of that. And it kind of looks like cheese puffs, but it's not cheesy at all. It's very like lots of spices. Yeah, you know, I can taste the paprika, but it's not like it's not like a spicy hot taste. Viva las pinchachas! Aye. This is such a reprieve after the licorice. So I'm gonna end it right there. Netherlands again. Woo, overall, enjoy it, and it was a heck of an experience with that Napoleon Zwart-Wit. By the way, if you guys want to check out some cool stuff on the Netherlands, I do have vlogs. I have a couple vlogs on my trip to the Netherlands, which was a couple years ago. But thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. I can't do a Dutch accent. I can't do it like my Russian accent. Thank you guys for watching. I said that already. Peace!